Is Royal Enfield Classic 350 a great companion bike for you? Let's talk. So this starts with one day Royal Enfield calling me and asking me to ride a bike of my choice. I chose the Classic 350 with the chrome color as I thought the chrome red really suits me, so I got it. Now after using the bike for a week, I'm sharing my experience and thoughts about it. With it, there are few things that I like and there are few things that can be improved. Unfortunately, I lost the audio of the vlog, but that is not stopping me to make this video for you guys. So I heartily welcome all of you. Unlike any other bike, I spend a healthy amount of time on the saddle of this bike, but there is something that this feels different to ride as this bike gives me a peace of mind. And I'll tell you the reason why. The more time you spend on the saddle, you'll notice that you have become a calmer rider. Well, that sounds really weird, right? But that's true. Well, to give you my perspective, I own an R15M and it is a rather aggressive bike to ride. It always provokes me to ride faster because of the committed position. Now, the moment I switched the bike to the Classic 350, I felt different and I was riding the Classic at somewhere close to 40 kmph always and really going fast. Well, that's the good thing about this. What you will enjoy is the ride, the dug dug sound, which has less volume compared to the previous gen. We'll come on to that later. The engine is very refined compared to the previous gen. There are no vibes as such and the torque keeps you going on and on. The best part about this engine is the tractable nature of it. The engine is very smooth even in the higher gears at low speeds. I mean, to give you an example, even if I am at third gear or fourth gear, if I halt at a place, still I'll be able to pull the bike from that start-stop place. So that is pretty good. Otherwise, the bike may stop in that particular place, but it has never happened to me. So that's why I'm sharing this. The engine seems to be much more composed and do not show any tantrums on you. It just goes with you and how you want it to work. The gradual nature of the engine is very predictable, made it to a gearbox that is precise and has good feel in it. And you will also know which gear you are in. The clutch operates well, but it is on a heavier side, I would say. It doesn't bother you much if you're riding free and there is less traffic, but the moment you hit peak to peak traffic or the places where the traffic is quite congested, then you will start hurting your fingers because you can't hold on to the clutch for more time. Well, I really wish if a slipper clutch would be a better addition to this bike, as it can be lighter to operate and the overall experience will also be improved. Now, for me, the engine is a really pleasant experience and you will surely enjoy this engine because it is derived from Meteor, but Meteor has a different characteristics compared to this. Coming on to the ride, which is never good without the comfort. Let's talk about it. The seats have been revised to give you added comfort, and it is true. These seats, the rider and the pillion both are well cushioned, so you can be on the saddle for a longer period of time. These strike a good balance as the seat is not too soft, not too hard, but somewhere in the middle, I would say. And I like that Royal Enfield gives us plenty options to customize the seat. Not only the seat but also bike, and can also add an under seat springs for added cushioning. The seat posture is upright and gives you a commanding feel. With wider handlebar and center set foot peg, all of this helps you to stay on the saddle for more time. Supporting this are the suspension that you can rely on. They can be stiff sometimes, but overall they do their job, taking bad roads for you. And if you hit the highway, then the suspension can provide you slight more confidence to stay planted onto the higher speeds, but sharp bumps can get through your body sometimes. But again, it tackles most of the bad roads for you. Now you need to stop somewhere, right? And then the brakes do come in. Now these are bigger than before, so you can expect better braking from them, and most of the time the brakes do adequate job in stopping the bike, and getting dual channel ABS can be worth it, as it can save you from slippery roads or the place you will lose the traction. But I would say the brakes could have been better, as it is a heavier bike. The extra stopping power and the bite can be really useful once you hit a particular speed. You also get the option to change the wheels, the alloys. Again, it comes within the Royal Enfield's Make It Yours program. Now, the overall build quality of the bike has been drastically improved. The metal and the plastic parts are well put together. The switchgear quality is improved and it has been taken from the Meteor. It is not only that, the engine is also derived from it. It's based on the J platform, and I would say the instrument cluster gets the massive update with the digital analog setup and finally getting a fuel meter. What you get is the triple navigation as an extra feature only on the top trims for now. Can connect to an application and get an arrow navigation that helps right where you see the instrument cluster. The hand grips have a contour in the middle to give you the natural vibe holding onto it, but I personally don't like it though. In India, before we buy a bike or a car, we always ask kitna deti hai. Well, the bike returns nearly 35 kmpl. That's at its best, but you can easily expect somewhere between 30 to 33 kmpl in the city traffic, and on the highway you can expect a bit more. But if you push the engine hard, then the mileage will decrease significantly. To conclude, the bike can be your best pal. Now, there is one thing that can be improved is the center set footpegs. I would say the center set footpegs can sometimes be bothersome if in case you're moving around the traffic where you have to keep your legs down. Now, why it has been raised is because whenever I put my legs down in the traffic, I always hit the footpegs. So that thing you have to keep in mind. Now, there are a few other things that will be much more better on this bike. Like, this bike provides you the pure motorcycling experience that few other bikes provide. As the bike is pretty minimal, the experience is really awesome. Now, there are a few more things that I would expect better in the upcoming variant of this bike. That would be a better exhaust note. I know the exhaust note has been tuned down due to the BS6 norms, but I really miss the older exhaust note, the louder one. So yeah, I do like the louder exhaust, and the clutch can be a bit lighter and slightly better brakes. That's it. Apart from that, the bike is really awesome to ride, and it can be a great companion for you for your daily usage. If you want to go somewhere out, you can take it on the highways. No vibrations at all from the engine, excellent durability I would say, and you pay for what you get, and I would say you are getting a bang for your buck. I hope this helps you, and I would say if you like the video, please do like, share with your friends, and we will meet in another video.